Looks like we're having a little bit of channel issues here, but I think we're back up and running. I guess we'll find out in just a moment here. It said I lost connection with the stream server, which is not a good thing, but we'll keep it rolling for now. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Anybody who's watching, I am here, Ski Free Yeti. I'm going to be producing and doing a little color commentary for us today. And joining me is former Alt F4 Dracarys main tank, Cryptic Force. Cryptic, how's it going?
Doing pretty good. How about you yourself?
I'm good, man. I am excited to watch this match. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing what these two guys or what these two teams are bringing up. We see Alta 4 obviously going through a lot of changes here with some of the obviously you no longer being there, but they've made some other changes along the way, and
Yeah,
like,
who was the pickup? I believe it was O Speed.
yeah, O Speed. I'm not actually sure. I got to edit these scores up here. They're still here from the last feature match that I cast, which was an Alta 4 victory over Havoc, which is a great match. If you have an opportunity, you can go back and have a look at that when you have an opportunity to.
Yeah, I watched Vivad. It was a great series. It was pretty great until someone, I'm not going to drop any names, completely ruined the series and spoiled it for me. So, fuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly excited to watch this one. It should be a really good performance, or a really good show from both teams. You know, the Fighting Potatoes are obviously the fan favorites coming in here, and it looks like they're coming in on the dive. What are you seeing from the side of Alta 4 here?
This is a very interesting comp. They're going with a bunker comp. They're going to try and run Mr. Risa Torb. Ostari's on Hanzo. That's of course Godspeed's got to be on Torb. I believe that's typically Godspeed's job. My memory is a little bit out of whack, but you know what? It's going to be an interesting hold. We're gonna go for a good rotation here. I think it's smart. Yeah, I think it's a very smart rotation. We do have some good shield break, and Mousy is Junkrat, and we've all seen her tires immediately by the way.
I think for them, a win con for them is getting a good tire off from Mousy. And then we have Cracker Boy, actually, kind of the off-tank ringer who was brought in to help out that team. He's done a really good job. He was integral in getting that initial victory that team had. We see a dive come in here, actually, too.
Yeah, and it was a pretty well dive because Stories got away. He had a jump cooldown. Godspeed gets a really big kill on the core. This should already be a good fight, and Silent's going to pick up Solitary. And it's going to be a clean-up fight. Ooh, Fug does go down, but they will be able to get a res off most likely here. And fantastic first hold by Alta 4 right now.
Yeah, and looking at the ult charges for Potatoes, it doesn't look like they got a whole lot going on there. They did get Captain Wessels up to almost a Transcendence, and that's going to be pretty critical for them. Or Coalescence, pardon me. Thank you. It's going to be pretty critical for them to have that ult. It's really useful to help break up this bunker. The unblockable damage is nice, and it should put a nice little bit of pressure on them.
Ooh. Oh, that was a good snipe. Okay, Godspeed, I see you out here on the Torb.
All right.
You're shooting your flaming hot Cheetos of death.
Godspeed get the big kill there. That's going to be pretty critical for that team. We'll see. Let's see here. Right now, looks like Potatoes are just regrouping early. You're good, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Ooh, but Empress does lose mech, and they will be able to get Baby That's a really big pick by Mousy, and Stories needs to back up. He is getting pretty low, but he is getting close to that Dragon Strike, but Godspeed does get Solitary. That is gigantic. They're down to main tank, and Mix is going to be able to give a red. No, he is not. Mousy denies it with a mid-air grenade. Window is going to come out from Fug here, and it's just going to, we're going to put some Torball on point. This is PG stream, so I can't say what I really want to say.
Right now, Fighting Potatoes are doing a good job of closing this one out. That Diva Bomb could be a big problem.
Ooh, but it does get Mousy. This is good step for Stabilize for Alta 4. We're going to go for
that's a great Diva Bomb.
It will get the turn out of air. Story's going to go launch a Dragon from spawn. Blade's going to come out from T. Leo. It's going to demech him first, and this should be Potatoes taking it. This was a fantastic first hold. Ooh, Stories does get Captain Wessels, but Solitary and Cracker are able to clean up the remains of Alta 4. It's just Silent and Mix right now. And Mix will fall. Oh, Godspeed made it back. Oh, he does get a big kill on the core. Are they going to be able to stabilize this? They have
big immortality field.
This is really changing, and it looks like Alta 4 is starting to stabilize it here, but they need to start getting some kills now. But down goes Silent. They're going to have no shield. Down goes Fug. They will have no more lamp. Godspeed will fall, and back goes the defense.
T. Leo did a really good job there of keeping himself alive. He dipped low quite a bit, but he did a really good job managing his cooldowns. He was in and out of that fight frequently. Really good Genji play on his part. I know the Genji tends to be his bread and butter for the Potatoes, and they've kind of been switching to a dive comp lately, and it's been a big success for them.
Yeah, that was really well played by Team Leo. He's a pretty solid player overall. We are going to see Gatsby go over to the Genji here. Mech's going to go to the Lucio. Stories is going to move over to McCree, going to swap off the Hanzo. Silent also moves over to Winston here. We're going to kind of reset all charge. Going to go for her dive for second point, which is smart. Contest for high ground. Don't really give them the space you want them to get. Yeah. Don't give up any space you don't want them to give.
We're watching T. Leo here. He does have that blade. The ult economy is deeply in the favor of the Fighting Potatoes right now. They got to be able to capitalize on this.
Yeah, this is a fantastic spot for them right now to capitalize on.
Here comes the blade from T. Leo.
Oh, it's gonna get fake. Oh, he's gonna get swapped, but he gets woken up. Messi gets a big kill on the Silent Monkey. Oh, the blade gets nothing. Goes low at Godspeed.
Godspeed takes him down. A rough blade there for T. Leo. Didn't get what he wanted, but you'll notice the Fighting Potatoes still were able to capitalize on that.
That was really great play by Fug for denying. For denying that, and I really want to see who woke him up.
Yeah, it wasn't the best play to wake him, that's for sure, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to the Potatoes there on their follow-up on that. It wasn't just all about, once the whole team collapsed on the blade, they just turned around and were just like, you know what, we're just going to kill the rest of you. And
yeah,
it was a really good job. I don't know if that was the plan, but it was good improvisation at the very minimum.
Yeah, it was a great zoning ult, because that was 100% calculated.
Yeah, when a Genji blade is a zoning ult, you know, that's not exactly, probably not the plan, but it worked out okay. So.
Yeah, it worked out great for him. We're gonna keep Winston here. We're gonna stick with dive, but we're gonna see this O Story Sombra come out. And if you watch that game back, he can play a pretty mean Sombra. Right. I didn't know where that came from.
We're closely watching Godspeed here. He does have that blade to work with. Impers gets demech though. That's huge.
Ooh, they're going to drop a bomb here. It's not going to get anything. Oh, Tire's coming out for Mousy. T. Leo does get a big kill on the Silent Monkey. And it doesn't look like the Tire's going to get any value, but Mousy's going to clean up Godspeed. Solitary Bird does get hacked, but it's not going to matter. It's just clean up right now from Fighting Potatoes.
Fighting Potatoes are looking great. I got to give a lot of credit to Solitary Bird as well. He's doing a really good job pairing with Cracker Boy and creating a lot of space for his DPS to work with. I haven't seen any pressure on the Mousy. Mousy's just free shooting, and that's not a good thing. You know, when you leave that Junkrat just free to just kill you, it's scary.
And with a damage boss, and if she can consistently connect those direct hits, that's scary. That's 140 damage a shot, I believe.
It is, and she doesn't seem to be two-phased. And another 2 huge kills. O-Stories goes down. That's massive for Mousy.
They're also down for main support. They don't really have much. Blade's going to come out from Godspeed, but the Transcendence comes out. They weren't able to give a Transcendence out. It was kind of just be desperations all the time. You try and get as much time off the time bank as you can. And it looks like they're... Oh, no. Ooh, a big EMP from O-Stories does get the kill on the Corvette. It's going to be a big start to stabilize. But Mousy's going to get Junkrat, and we're going to take it in, I believe, 2 minutes of a time bank.
Wow, great offense there from the Fighting Potatoes. They did a really good job on really just keeping that cart moving, and they were also doing a great job of isolating out their supports. I noticed quite a few times it looks like the dives onto the supports were extremely effective. I don't know what you were seeing.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Fug and who is in our mix? We're both having a pretty hard time dealing with dives, but that's definitely something you can adjust from. My bad, it was 1 minute 58 seconds. This is still very good for Alt F4. I think we just need to fix up a few mistakes mid-round, and then they should be fine.
Absolutely. I think Alt F4 is going to be fine. They're a really good team. I don't know if maybe they underestimated what the Potatoes were going to bring forward here, and that could have been a factor into what led to the problems here. But honestly, like, good job for the Fighting Potatoes. They did a really good job closing out fights, and despite like the initial bunker was definitely scary, but they handled it like pros, and it was pretty huge all around. And we actually see the Potatoes now going with that bunker comp. We're seeing Leo on that Bastion, and we're seeing Core on the Baptiste. We're still running the Mousy on the Junkrat, which honestly, in this comp, I don't ever hate. And really, generally, when I see Mousy on a Junkrat, I don't hate it, for what it's worth.
Yeah, she plays her Junkrat role really well. And just looking at this early comp from Alt F4, they're going to get shredded by this 9-1. I want to see how fast they're going to be able to adapt to a situation like this, because this bunker is going to cause some problems.
I'm a little surprised they went with the comp they did, to be honest with you. I don't like Ryan against bunker in general, and I feel like they're going to pay the price for that initially here. They're going to lose a minute off this clock almost immediately.
Yeah, it depends on how fast they swap. They are going to know it ahead of time, because Stories, I believe, just saw their comp.
Yep.
I think you just got to play it really slow into this comp and just try and whittle them down.
They might go back to spawn to try to... No, they don't go back to spawn. They're actually driving right in. That's a bold move.
And I love it. And they're doing a great rotation here. We're going to force them to rotate here. Oh, and it looks like Fighting Potatoes are going to stay and kind of hold their hold their ground in this cafe here. But right now it's kind of just a standstill. I think they're just waiting for some Rein Shield to get back, and they're gonna push into there. Ooh, but they to get Mousy right off the bat.
That's a rough kill. Mousy got out of position there, and she paid the price for it.
Yeah, but T-Leo does get silent. They are Audit4 is now down to main tank, and Cracker does get demacked. He got very low there. I think he walked out of Immortality Field. And we're just gonna. It looks like Audit4 is actually gonna win this fight here. Godspeed gets a big kill into T-Leo.
There was a little bit of panic from the side of the Potatoes, and it hurt them a lot. They did get the res onto T-Leo, so that could be enough to stabilize here potentially. Tire comes in. Mousy's scary with those tires.
Oh!
She does it again. How does she do it every time?
Chaz Dimitri, go pay him real quick.
Oh, and Mix with a wasted ult, to be honest with you.
That was a really bad beat, and it looks like T-Leo is going to be able to get the. They're going to get the cleanup here. This bunker com's going to easily take care of Godspeed and Mix ready here. And that.
Despite all of that, oh, bad stagger too. That's rough for Alta 4. They need to get refocused here. Despite all that, no ticks, no progress, nothing for Alta 4.
This isn't too bad for Audit4 right now. You look at the old economy. They have a EMP and a Blade that'll take care of the Immortality Field, and you'll be free to Blade right into them. They have nothing to really stop it, assuming they can get the Mercy in there as well. So this is looking pretty solid for Audit4 if you can get a really big EMP, and it looks like Stories is going to go for it.
EMP is going to be crucial here. Compare that with Blade, they win. It's just a simple fact. There it is.
Yep, and there the 6-man EMP, 6-man Hack Blade comes out. We're going to get 1, we're going to get 2, and it's going to... They're going to break the bunker comp. They broke it.
But lots of time taken off the clock. They tried for the late res. It's not going to happen. Team kill there. Good job, Alt F4, on finally collapsing that bunker. It took a little bit longer than it did for the Fighting Potatoes, but honestly, still a good job. They have a nice time bank to work with here.
And they are going to be sticking on this comp here. I haven't seen this comp ever run on Single Point. Not sure how well it's going to perform, but yet again, you have that same win condition. You just need to farm EMP, you need to farm Blade, you just need to build those ults up, you need to get your win condition, then you just win. And main, it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's how you're going to win this series.
I think they're holding it because of the ults. They have good ults here, and they're going to use that Bastion ult right away. Oh, big shatter.
And a big slam.
But the Immortality Field's there to save T-Leo after he gets charged.
Oh, T-Leo gets 2 and a nice follow-up by Cracker Boy.
Absolutely massive pop-off from T-Leo and Cracker Boy. That's why they hung on to that for the ults. We'll see if they make a switch. It looks like Leo is heading back now to potentially make a switch. Good job there by the Potatoes on holding on to those. They made the decision to hold on to those ults. They committed, and they did a really good job with it.
They are swapping. We're going to go right on the high ground. We're going to make it really hard for them to go. And it looks like we're going to be going Somber Code Switch. I think it's the worst call you can make here.
Absolutely. I hate it. I hate every bit of it. I don't like the choice. I think it's a panic choice because they weren't expecting this. Tire comes in. It could be a big tire. Oh, Mousy! Oh, bad camera work. Unfortunately, I didn't catch that, but we might see that one on Play of the Week.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, don't forget to submit your plays to Yeti for plays.
Submit your plays, guys. That was intense.
Unless you're Tim. Unless you're Tim.
Oh man.
That's being discarded.
Great work from Mousy there. Just absolutely winning a fight immediately. That's the danger of having her on the opponent's team. She's an incredible Junkrat player, and she is so skilled with those tires.
Yeah, she's learned how to master the art of a tire, and it proves valuable for this team. Like, they have her style, and it's just Mousy wiping the entire enemy team multiple times in a game with her tires. It's expected. Ooh, Big Rap's gonna come out. There is a lamp out, and it's gonna keep most people alive here. And but Silent and Godspeed get a big kill, and we're just gonna roll right over him. Did I say Ghost? This is a rotten call. Actual 10,000 IQ by Audit 4.
Yep.
We're gonna.
It was the right call the whole time. Don't listen to us. That's your first mistake, Chad.
Yeah, we don't know what we're talking about. Ooh, they're gonna stagger BB Diva, but that stagger cost them some payload progress, which is very unfortunate right now. We will be switching over to Dive for Fighting Potatoes, but they don't have a Pharah. They don't have a Mercy for a Pharah, which is a bit...
It's a bit interesting. I don't necessarily like the choice. I would like to see a Mercy here. But that being said, they're raining 2 from above, including a tire.
Oh, it doesn't get anything.
First for everything here, and O-Stories does get Mousy as well.
That's a very big kill, and Cracker Boy's going to go for a bomb, but O-Stories gets 2. That's the lack of the Mercy pocket, but down goes Mix right into Cracker Boy's bomb, but Godspeed gets a big kill into Captain West, so the EMP comes out here. It should just be a clean wipe for Alt F4. Not sure how I feel about that EMP, but you win the fight. You're on to point 3.
I certainly can't blame him for doing it. I can't. I don't hate the play. I just don't. I think it wasn't necessary, but I don't hate it.
So, if you're gonna get a back spawn onto Verana, That is big, and Mousy as well. That is fantastic. That's 2 back spawns, and that's going to be pretty big staggers for Fighting Potatoes, and they may just get a better time bank than Fighting Potatoes.
That's a brutal kill there. They have to get there really quick right now. They're it looks like about 20 seconds left here. I actually think Fighting Potatoes are going to end up with a slightly higher time bank regardless of how this last fight goes. We will see what happens here. We see some switches coming from T. Leo. He switched over to the McCree, and I like that choice a lot. It handles the Sombra, or certainly helps out with the Sombra. Oh, and he does force a recall there.
Yeah, if they're gonna get Solitary Bird isolated, we're gonna finish him off. He couldn't get him in the Coalescence, and a Shadow's gonna come out. It's just gonna get Cracker Boy, but he's gonna go down. Crab's gonna come out from Impulse. Oh,
and we have a pause. That might have been why he got isolated. So we
that
have a
very well could be.
pause coming in here. Looks like Solitary Bird had a disconnect. We will be awaiting his return here. Alta 4 has done a really good job. They've kind of reset themselves a little bit, re-coordinated. It seems like they're finally getting things under control here.
Yeah, I definitely think they're recovering well, and even if Solitary Bird didn't DC, that was the one fight. I'm not sure if it was because of the PC issues that got him isolated. Oh, but he is back.
He is back. He should be back in the game in just a moment here. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. It looks like it could have been related to the DC. It could have just been bad positioning. I'm not 100% sure. But nonetheless here, in Fighting Potatoes, Alta 4 right now is doing a really good job. After the initial panic, I think, that kind of hit them after the bunker probably just surprised them. It's just it got just a little sloppy for the Potatoes, and it just seems like they haven't been able to reset.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they haven't really been having a good competitive fight. Like, we're trying to make swaps here, but at this point in the game, when you're trying to make swaps, especially against goats, if they have that ult economy, there's not going to be much you can really do against it except bide your time and just wait for the ults to come out and hope for a miracle.
Absolutely. So we'll see here. We're about to get started again. We have the team ready to go. Bird is back. He's going to have to race to the point here. He switches over to the Reinhardt to try to get there. Honestly, it's going to be tough for that team right now. I don't know if anybody... No, they're not going to get there. Okay.
Yeah, they won't be able to touch. Now, we're going to probably see another bunker comp. I'm calling it from Fighting Potatoes here, and probably number 1 from Alta 4. And you look at the time banks, it took them a long time to get through, so we may see a full hold here.
Yeah, I don't think I necessarily would be surprised to see a draw. I don't actually know for sure here. It very well could fall into that draw camp. Both teams right now are doing a good job on this bunker, handling the bunker defense. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if maybe they decide to switch it up, maybe catch them off guard a little bit. I would like to see the Potatoes come out with maybe T-Leo on the Sombra, and I think that might help that team a lot. Or actually, I'm sorry, they're on defense first. So we're going to see that bunker again coming from the side of the Fighting Potatoes.
Yeah, and what are we going to do to try and fight it? We're going to see Fug of a Baptiste. I'm not sure how well he will be going at working with us. We're going to see Godspeed of a Junkrat Minx going on to Fiona, and they aren't really going to have a defensive support all, but no matter what defensive support all, it's not going to save you from Mousy.
No, absolutely. I mean, that's the without a defensive support ult here, I have to question that, honestly. I really do, because I feel like if you get into last fight territory, having a Transcendence or a beat drop is just, it's critical. It's absolutely critical. And I don't like that setup. Now, granted, they don't have a defensive ult on the side of the Potatoes either, but they do have the capability of standing, holding out a little bit longer in their spawns. So we will see how this one goes down. I mean, I'm very curious to see what the Fighting Potatoes do here with this, and I don't know how they're going to handle this. Again, they're doing the Reinhardt comp, and I don't like that choice. I just do not.
If they don't have that big combo, that big EMP blade combo that won them at the first time, that big 6-man EMP blade, what do you have to really follow up with that? Maybe a grab? If you can build it, the time bank allowed, it's going to be really risky. Oh, that was a really bad shield from Solitary Bird.
Yep, they're going to pay the price here big time if they don't get a new shield up quick. It looks like Mousy is trying. Mousy's trying to get into position to cause some problems. They do get a shield back up, so they're okay. T-Leo does take a big piece of damage, though.
Oh, we do get the lamp. Oh, Solitary Bird is getting really low and another really bad shield, and that's just going to open up a complete damage run. If they can really punish the Bastion. Oh, we do get Solitary. Oh, can they give a Bastion as well? This would be big. The lamp is not affecting him right now.
Nope.
T-Leo does get Empress.
T-Leo gets Fuggington as well. That's huge.
Yeah, and Window's going to come out from the core, and it's looking like it's going to be a quick cleanup. for Fighting Potatoes, but we're on a 4, we're still gonna try and fight it. We're gonna play in this corner. Tank Move's gonna come out from Team Leo. This could be gigantic. It does get mixed, and I think it may get Godspeed. It will, and it most likely will.
Oh, the huge play from Core! Huge play from Core!
And I don't think anyone from Ultra 4 is gonna be able to make it back in time. I don't think they can.
That defense or that immortality field saved T Leo there and might have just won that fight for them.
That could be gigantic. Is anyone gonna be able to touch us? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, they're gonna be able to touch with a lamp. They're gonna throw out a window. They're gonna nano. Ooh, they do get a pretty big slam. They do give a mercy down, but Mousy and T Leo have already done their work against his team. But Stories and Silent Monkey are somehow bringing this fight back.
I don't know how they're doing it, but they are.
Are you kidding me? Caster's Curse.
Guys, why do you?
Oh, Cracker Boy! Oh, Cracker Boy gets two.
He had his ult, and he chose not to use it. I understand why, because he might be feeling this fighting's over here. And it looks like, are they going to let them have it?
Yeah, they are. I think they are.
They are. And oh, actually, it looks like they're thinking about contesting.
Yeah, looks like Mousy will be able to touch if they do want to. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna go commit.
Yeah, they are gonna commit to a test.
Oh, Mousy's gonna throw over a tire. Oh,
that's a huge tire.
They have no supports.
Full supports.
Supports on F4. Are you? Oh, Diobon's gonna
over
come
the top.
Oh, are you kidding me?
They're turning it around. Huge for the Fighting Potatoes. Oh, can you believe it? Miracles, folks. There it is. Fighting Potatoes. Oh my God. How did they pull that one off? I have no idea.
I'm speechless.
I have.
I say one thing and the opposite happens.
That was impressive. My goodness, I cannot believe that they pulled that off as well as they did. So, good job for the Potatoes rallying there. They still got some percentage to beat, so it's not a draw for them yet. They have to get the first pull or the first point here. Basically, get a full cap on the first point.
Yeah, it does look like we won't have a draw, so that's always a good thing. Draws are fun for no one, but this is still very winnable for all of the 4. This is not a very big time bank. You can, if they make a couple mistakes, you get a couple big staggers, you can win this easily. And it looks like we're going to be adapting a very similar, actually, exactly the same comp they were. Fighting Potatoes ran on defense, and this could very well be a full hold for all F4 here. We're gonna.
Alta 4 is going to need a good hold here. They're going to need a big hold. They're running the Bastion Junkrat comp. I think that's a good choice. I have a feeling we're going to see the same comp come out from the side of Fighting Potatoes here. Or a similar comp, I should say, with regards to the DPS. We're going to see Mousy on that Junkrat. I'm sure we're going to see Leo probably on the Genji.
Are they going goats?
I think they might be going goats here. Or they're
running. Going...
Whoa, what is this?
Oh, whoa.
What is this? Look at this.
This
is interesting. All right. Potato is going to surprise us. We see T Leo coming out of the Mei and the Mousy Hammond. This is not something we usually see here.
I'm very curious about how this Hammond play is going to work out here.
I'm excited in a weird way. I think that's
Oh, but T Leo just gets annihilated.
In the door. Oof, that did not go well. That's unfortunate.
They went to really.
You hate to see it, folks. You hate to see it.
They try something innovative. They all funneled in there, and it was a massacre.
It was not what they were looking for. That's got to be for sure. We will see, though. I mean, I don't want to write off this comp completely yet. There is some potential for some spice with it, with that dive on the Hammond. Hammond can take a lot of damage. So if Hammond can get in there and knock them up and get them displaced, that could be huge. So it kind of all comes down to how well Mousy coordinates here with Cracker Boy, I think.
Yeah, and it's also going to be up to how big her adaptive shields are and how fast Stories shreds them.
Godspeed did dip low there off some hits from T Leo.
Well, but Godspeed's about to get that tire, and let's see if he could mimic a Mousy tire here. He has it. He's probably going to be looking for it shortly. Well, they're getting in position here. It's very slow.
Mousy gets behind them.
Yeah, that's a smart Hammond play, but Stories gives T Leo. This is a lot of damage coming out from all that forward.
And the tank form is in.
Godspeed gets solitary, and tank form, is it going to get anything? No, but I don't think it's going to matter. We're kind of trapped in a really bad spot where we can't really do anything. Mix is going to get Mix Ready is going to get a big kill on the core. And if you're Fighting Potatoes, you have to get out there, but it looks like we're going to be staggered really hard. We're setting up.
They will have an opportunity to touch. T Leo gets a huge kill, though. If they can stop the res. No, they can't. They cannot. Okay. Let's see.
It looks like Cracker Boy will be unable to touch.
Nope. Solitary Bird gets there on the Lucio.
But it's a big Reptire.
T Leo, T. Leo is going to be the crucial piece here if he can stay alive, and he did not. We see a last-ditch effort coming in from Core, and he is just all alone. And that is
there's not much you can do.
That is not what you like to see.
Yeah, that's not what you like to see. I respect the Fighting Potatoes for trying something really out there, interesting, trying to find something, make something work, but against that bunker cop, it just couldn't work.
No, but kudos to... I have to give them some credit for trying something different. Like, that's... Like and honestly, it was a competitive map. Both teams put out really good offenses on the first push there. We saw Mousy with that crazy good tire there.
Wait, was Sombra invisible right there?
I think so. It just happened to be well, and then followed it up with Godspeed. That's a play of the week nominee for sure, folks. Good job for Mousy. Send in your plays, guys. Send in your plays. Good job, Mousy. Unfortunately, just a little short for Fighting Potatoes on this one.
Just a little bit short, but if you're Fighting Potatoes, you have optimism going into map 2. I believe the pool last time I checked was 40-something to 10. And all that 4 taking the win, but got some hope. This is looking like a very winnable series.
I mean, Alta 4 is a clear favorite. There's no question about that, and I think everybody would acknowledge that coming into this match. I think everybody, a lot of the people. They really respect and like what the Fighting Potatoes do. They're a fun team to play against. They're a fun group of people, and I think everybody has a great deal of respect for them. But as a team, they just haven't had a lot of success this season.
Yeah, they were like one of the first tranquility beams, so everyone's got to love them.
Everyone loves the Potatoes, and I'm certainly rooting for them personally, being a former Potato myself. And I know that, obviously, Cryptic, you are the #1 Potato fanboy, so you understand that. Looks like we're gonna go to Nimbani or not Nimbani, because Nimbani's not in the map pool. We're gonna be going
not trying out for them as we speak.
So let's see here. It's I think the next map here won't be Nimbani. Let's see where they're going. But anyways, what do you think the Potatoes have to do differently in order to close out these matches and close out these maps?
I think you're gonna have to really hope on defense you can get most bunker cods, because people really don't know how to play around them. They're really new to the meta. Like, people are still trying to figure out like how do you play around it. It looks like we're gonna be going to Nepal. Looks like we are gonna be maybe seeing a little bit more bunker. I think if you're Fighting Potatoes, I think you have to go throw more curveballs. Like, maybe throw out a triple DPS, pull a Sugar Rush out in Nepal, throw some stuff that we haven't seen before, throw all F4 off guard, and I think that's going to be a big key to a victory here.
Yeah, I am excited to see. We're going to see Sneaky Kitten and Shepvik come in here for the Fighting Potatoes, and I think that's a good change. I like Shepvik on that tank, or on the off tank. He's a reliable diva, and I like Sneaky Kitten a lot on the support. She's a very good support, very badly underrated, I think, probably because of the team being not having the success that they've had.
And same can be said with Stark here. Like,
absolutely.
The man ate a transcendence, like, and no one talks about it. Underrated.
So we go to Nepal now. Nepal, obviously, control map. This kind of map, I think, honestly, is a good map for Mousy. This one especially, because of that middle building is so dangerous for high explosives, projectile damage. I'm curious to see if maybe the Alta 4 pulls out a May.
This is also a pretty prominent Stones map, and it looks like there weren't all the subs in.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I speak from experience, why we don't put Tim in charge of the lobbies. Sorry, Tim.
Yeah, that's why Tim Ojo is the all-star we all know and love.
He's an all-star.
He's an all-star in our heart. He's actually not a nominee this year, so.
That's very unfortunate. I don't think he was able to make last year's All-Star game. That was a very fun game last year. There was quite a bit of Spanish Inquisition. But
shocking.
What do you? Well, it's pretty unexpected because no one sees it coming.
No one expects this. You mean nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition? Wow.
Yeah, no one does.
Never heard that before. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I have totally not posted multiple gifs in general chat about that. Okay, so we are going to be seeing a different map here, Ven Village. Oh no, we're still getting Village. I lied. I'm a liar, never trust what I say. Yeah, definitely could see some Snows here, maybe a Pharah as well. This is going to be very interesting what we see come out. I definitely think we're going to see some Snows.
Yeah, I say we definitely are. Let's see here. I would like to see that from the side from Alta 4. I don't think we're going to see that from the Fighting Potatoes. Here, 1 second. I need to mute my microphone for just a second here, Cryptic, so if you could take it, that'd be great.
All right, we are going to be seeing a May and Reaper come out, but we will not be seeing Stones. I know it's Fuggington's favorite term, but yeah. So we are going to be seeing a McCree coming out, kind of. Oh no, he's going on a Tracer. It looks like he's going to be running very dive heavy comp, like what we normally see out of this team. Cracker Boy is not in. I know we mentioned that. I just realized that. I ignore me most of the time. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna be seeing Fog on the Moira, Stark on the Zarya, and Silence on the Reinhardt. So this is gonna be looking pretty in favor of Alta 4 right now. We're gonna have a lot more point control than the Potatoes. So this is looking pretty good for Alta 4 right now. Just teams getting position very early on.
Yeah,
Well, the first bit of encounter, and Alta 4 will get a firm grasp of point. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get rid of that. And Tilo, he's gonna go try and harass, cause a little bit of chaos in the back line. Godspeed's taking care of it. He's just gonna go try and deal with him. He gets him kind of low, but not much really going on. And Solitary Bird, he's gonna go jump in there. He's just gonna go try and cause something. Ooh, Solitary throws it. He gets low. He gets control deleted out of the game, or should I say alt forward. Ooh, Tilo does get fucking Tim. That's very bad. You're down to main support, but Alta 4 is still in supreme control, and we are gonna get hopefully a stagger on the Baby Diva. Oh no!
Looks like they killed.
Bear's just gonna kill her.
Yeah, the fight's still kind of going on here. It doesn't look like the Potatoes are going to be able to put up much of a fight for the rest of this one here.
It's gonna be a clean fight one for Alta 4, and it looks like we're gonna play this choke here, which typically teams would go play the point, but hey, you never know. It could work. It's a little bit unorthodox. Ooh, but Stories gives it go to T Leo, and I can tell you that it's 100% calculated and not skill. No, 100% calculated, all skill, 0 luck.
Yeah, definitely not luck win, especially on a Tracer.
Plays are always hard. It's just going to be a really early fight. Ooh, and a big slam coming up from Silent Monkey. 3 down. We're just going to get a clean on boot. Godspeed does go down to a pulse bomb. Guess he just did have Ray Form on cooldown. But it looks... Alta 4 is going to back up. We're going to give up a little bit of space. We should be rotating back to point here, and... Fake Fighting Potatoes going to push. We do see a Pharah here, but he will not, yet again, not have a Mercy Pocket for the Pharah, but Godspeed does appear to be back with a team. Yeah, we're playing the point. Great rotation by Alta 4 right now. Ooh, tires coming out from Mousy. Is it going to be big? Like it's typically been. Beats coming out, and it was really big. And Stories with a big ice block to save himself.
We do see a Transcendent or a Coalescence coming in from Captain Wessels from both sides, actually. Right now, 2 down for the Alta 4. We'll see if they can bounce back. Silent Monkey Trent very defensive here.
Yeah, but he can't survive. Beep's going to come out. I don't feel that was the right call, but Fight Potatoes are going to flip the point. But got to stay on the optimistic side for Alta 4 here. You just got to win one fight. Got to hit a big slam, land a big blizzard, and you win that.
And it looks like we're going to have a lot of ults coming from Fighting Potatoes here. They have T. Leo is up to his barrage now. Shepvik has that Diva Bomb, which he is very deadly with, and Solitary Bird does have the Monkey ult as well to stall out that fight as long as needed. We do see Blizzard 2 DPS ults though could be pretty massive. T. Leo hitting a lot of damage on Alta 4. They don't really have a way to compete with him right now.
But he is 1 HP. He is getting very low, and they can't really get it, but they don't have a Diva to eat it, so he may be able to get a pretty big barrage here, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on him during the fight. Blizzard's going to come out. I don't think it's going to get anyone. Sheepovic does get pinned. Death Blossom comes out. T. Leo does get Stark. That is really bad.
And that was a big play there from T. Leo to get that 1 kill on the start. It did also seem to negate big slam though. Big slam.
Oh, 9 out of 10. Just perfect execution. Right. Big slam.
They're not challenging the Pharah, and it's hurting. Oh, Mousy!
Mousy again. Can you please?
Oh my god.
How did she do it?
How
did she do it?
It just doesn't make any sense to me how she does it. It doesn't. It's insane. Every time.
You were her teammate, please. She must have told you her secrets.
The only thing I know about her is she's Texan. That's like it might be because she's Texan. I don't know. Maybe it's a Texas thing.
Wait, was Jade born in Texas? I don't think he was, but he plays for a Texas team, so I guess it's just.
Oh, Mousy! Oh, huge kill!
That's gonna force a reset.
Look at how much displacement she's putting on that team. Look how low their health pools are.
Well, it looks going, but fuck, it's Team Leo. They went for he went very aggressive here. That paid off. Silent Monkey, he's just gonna go get there. He's
Oh,
gonna go
big
swing.
grab.
Oh, and a big grab. And he's just gonna go hold left click right into him. And that's how you play Reinhardt. There is no right clicks, only left clicks. And he's gonna go get a charge on Mousy.
Now
100%.
The potatoes were able to draw it out to darn near 100%. Sneaky Kitten's got to get out of there, and she doesn't.
Oh,
That's
but
a
she's
big stagger.
This is, I don't think anyone's going to be able to touch. I think we're really chasing down
T-Leo has an opportunity. Let's see if he can get there.
And another slam. Oh, T-Leo will be able to touch a point along with Solitary. But
Solitary is going to get he's going to get a primal here. He does have an opportunity to stagger this out.
T-Leo does go down. Oh, Mousy's coming out of another retirement. Seems to be a big one. Beam's going to come out and it gets nothing. Gigantic beat by Mix Freddy.
The beat completely negated it.
Yeah, that in my opinion is the top 5 play of the week.
Oh.
That's a gigantic play.
All right, it looks like the Fighting Potatoes dream here is dead. They do have another couple maps to try to get it back, though. Good job, both teams. That was a really entertaining round.
Yeah, this has been a very entertaining series. Fantastic Lucio play. And see, people say never give supports enough attention. Wonder what we're gonna see here. This can be a triple DPS comp map, and I'm always looking forward to seeing triple or quad, something like that. But again, I am disappointed. And we will be seeing Soats, I believe is the term. Here, coming out from Auto 4, and just some Rhyme Zarya, McCree, and a Junkrat. Ana and Moira, they do not have any support ults here. The defensive support ults, should I say, for Fighting Potatoes, which is...
That's a rough thing, and I don't like that play. The Sombra Goats on this for Ulta 4 is going to be a dominant thing against this comp, I think. So.
Oh yeah,
we'll see.
This is a fair strength to the team, regardless of who's in MHA, whether it was me or Silent. We were really good. They were really good at it. I was good at it. Ooh, that's gonna be a big hack on the Solitary. We're just gonna focus
Big
him
purple
down.
though from the side of Fighting Potatoes. They got a few low, but they weren't able to finish them off. Bird going down was pretty critical there.
Ooh, T-Lo's gonna get stunned and shut down, and we're gonna get the first point, and this is just looking really bad already for Fighting Potatoes. Once Goats gets a hold of that point, they don't let go easily.
We do know that Fighting Potatoes do run a lot of non-traditional comps, and they do work for them in a lot of situations, and that seems to be what they're trying to do here. We'll see if they come up with any changes. Leo is staying on. Oh, Leo takes a rough right click from Thuggington. Huge play from Thuggington.
Yeah, and I think the only way Fighting Potatoes are able to get this point is through a Mousy tire, but Mix is already 70 to a beat, so it doesn't look like we're going to really have an opportunity to get that tire to win them a fight, so this is looking really good already for Auto 4 early on.
We'll see if Fighting Potatoes can try to rally back here. I like seeing... I like the... Oh, they did
big anti... Oh, wow, that was a drink.
Captain Wessels with the massive orb on his end there. Took care of it, and now Shepvik is closing it out on that Zarya.
Did I say it was looking real? Did I say the way to
you
break
need
it
to
was
stop
Mousy
doing
tire?
that.
Yeah, I curse it so much. It's the curse. I say something.
T-Leo with a late kill onto O-Stories, too. That's a big one. That's a really big kill.
Yeah, but we're still regrouping, so we got time, and they got ults going into this. They're going to just probably EMP Shatter, win the fight. I should have said that.
You should never say these things.
I shouldn't say it. I try it. Because it's not gonna happen now. Mousy's gonna pop a tire. We're gonna build tire, pop it mid EMP, and we're gonna win it. It's just how this thing goes.
And right now,
but T-Leo does get. Ooh, Shadow doesn't get anyone. Shadow does come out from Silent. I don't think it gets anyone, but a big tire.
Big tire from Mousy. Mousy is kept up through that too. She was being poked. Yeah. She was being poked at by the Brig, but they weren't able to do any damage to her.
What did I say? What did I say?
Why do you say these things?
Ooh.
Oh, and Mousy again with another kill onto Thuggington. We see Mix Ready trying to get out. He's being chased down by Shepvik and T-Leo. Doesn't look like they're able to close out. That EMP's got to be big here from O-Stories. Otherwise, they're risking this. They're putting this into a one-fight territory.
Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties right now on my end.
Okay. Well, I got it from here.
Oh, yeah, I am now back into the game.
Okay, O-Stories is right now in position for that EMP, and it looks like they're setting up on the high ground. They're waiting for an O-Stories EMP. Here it comes.
Yeah.
It does get half the team, and they
don't really have any follow-up with it.
Did not.
They weren't in position.
Sneaky gets the Nano out as well onto T-Leo.
Ooh, and a big grab's gonna come out.
And Bird gets the charge, but they're able to not hold off on the death here. High Noon comes in from T. Leo. Huge! Huge High
Top
Noon!
play of the week. Send it in.
Send it in,
now.
folks! T. Leo with the 5K! Give him the 6! Give him the 6!
Oh, sneaky stole VAs.
T. Leo with the massive play!
Oh, that was gigantic. Oh, that was huge. But play of the week right there. If that doesn't win, I will be surprised. But I think the real issue of that fight was Sneaky Kid and stole VAs.
I agree. That was incredible.
Yeah, she stole VAs, but they also steal the round from all that 4. And we're probably gonna see some Marissa Hogg here. Or as I like to refer to him as the Vape God, but that's just me.
Man, that was something. T. Leo popped off in a massive way there. And, my goodness. There's just... I could not believe that. So... impressive. Very impressive.
This is a interesting coming out from Fighting Potatoes. They're gonna opt for a Diva instead of a Hog, which is still very viable in this scenario. And yet again, they don't have a Mercy pocket for T. Leo, and I think he's gonna be forced to swap here because we've all seen the stories. We've seen the highlights. And the fight's just gonna go out. It's early bunker. We're gonna go try and pull someone out. Don't really get much though. And it's just gonna be a start of a long bunker fight.
Start of a very long bunker fight. It's like Goats, except somehow less boring. Or more boring.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's one of the two.
I found it more boring. Oh, but Swords gets a big opening kill on this.
But Leo right now.
Leo gets 2. He has no counters right now. Mousy gets Godspeed.
Mousy,
but Mousy gets knocked off.
Nobody's focusing T. Leo. He's just sitting there pecking at Silent Monkey like that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, T. Leo! Oh my God!
What was that? 30 seconds?
Jesus, that was a fast ult from T. Leo. Impressive play right there on that far. Nobody was focusing it. Nobody.
I've seen faster from Mix, believe it or not.
Fair enough, but at the same time, like that's...
It was still really impressive. T. Leo, he's going to get chunked down to about half HP. He's going to be forced to kind of rotate back. But that was fantastic play by T. Leo. He isolated the only threats to him out and killed them. That was fantastic Pharah play by him right now. He's playing really well.
He's doing it. Ooh, as you say that, nice job.
Yeah,
way to jinx him.
Yeah, I jinxed. I'm cursed. Ooh, he gets
stories.
Stories.
Oh, stories!
Stories! Oh, stories!
Oh, stories!
That's why he called out
This
stories.
is insane! Oh my God, I'm just watching these kills. These headshots are insane right now. Oh my goodness. Huge plays coming out from both teams. Can I just say that? This is insane. I love it.
Yeah, this is like a featured match.
It is. It is like a featured match. So
yeah, we're getting a treat.
I'm sorry the camera work's been a little bit scuffed, guys. I've been kind of trying to do both casting and production is not easy, and I don't envy somebody like Zuby who's had to do it in the past. That's for sure.
Yeah, Zuby's a legend.
Zuby is
just quick round of applause.
Absolutely legend.
But back into this. Ooh, sorry, he's eyeing up Mousy right now. Ooh, did it?
Godspeed tired? Oh, Godspeed.
Godspeed gets two. It gets two.
This match is insane. I love this match. This is so much fun.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite matches. The Cassidy's Godspeed gets a third. Oh, this is. I don't even have words.
Godspeed showing Mousy that she's not the only Junkrat around here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is so much fun.
This is a battle of DPS.
Exactly.
Did I say it like Ghost meta? And get it out of here. Get it out.
It seems like everybody else has been pretty evenly playing, but frickin' the DPS have just been trading big chunky ults back and forth, and it's been fun to watch. They're coming from this.
Yeah, we're just gonna try and start it off. Mouse does have a tire. Oh, but Stark. He was a bit short of it. Godspeed gets Mouse's tire. He's just gonna deny it, and Stark's gonna be sneaking kittens. But T. Leo does get stories. But Godspeed is getting a bit low, but he should be fine. And this has just been incredible. Bomb's gonna come out. Is it gonna get anyone? Oh, it's gonna get Fug. Oh, that's
Fug gets caught out of position. That's a big kill there.
But is it gonna matter? Because Godspeed does get kill onto his counterpart Mousy, and they give a D-back on the sheep effect, but Minx goes down to Captain Vessels. And it's looking like Fight Potatoes is gonna be able to take this. T. Leo gets killed.
Good kill there on the snipers. And again on the silent. Sorry for stealing your thunder there. T. Leo is popping off right now.
Yeah, I know this is a bit early. I know we don't do player matches, but if there was, I think it's already T. Leo.
He's showing up in a way that I haven't seen him show up all season. He's looking fantastic.
This is This is looking pretty scary for Fighting Potatoes. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, Fighting Potatoes do have the Pulse Bomb coming up, and they do have that Junk Tire also about to come up. The key ult here is going to be Godspeed on that tire as well. We'll see if Godspeed can pull off a big tire. That's going to be the crucial piece.
He needs to channel the Jake and Mouse the energy in him and just pull it out, get a big 3-1. Ooh, looks like we're gonna go try and pull out Mousey, but they can't really punish Ed. It looks like they gotta keep going soon. Getting close to one fight territory.
Looks like T. Leo is stalking in position, trying to pick up a big stick here. He gets Godspeed. That's huge.
That's huge.
The tire's out of the fight now.
Yeah, and Mousey's the only one with a tire left. And but Silent, they don't have. There's no tires left on field. And Godspeed's gonna get back faster. This is looking really good for all the 4. We're gonna nano Silent. We're gonna just power him up and get in there. We're gonna pull out. We're gonna pull out Solitary. He's gonna go down. Tire's gonna come out from Godspeed. Is gonna get anything. And we're waiting in anticipation, and it doesn't appear to get anything. Oh, but it gets Mousey! Oh, that's gigantic!
That is huge. That is a clutch kill there. But nothing is happening on the point. They're holding steady right now. Wessels is keeping everybody up right now on that Moira, pumping up massive healing.
But then Paul's gonna come back from Solitary Work. He's just gonna go try to do something back. Bongo's gonna come out from Silent, and Osor's gonna get Solitary, and Godspeed's gonna get Cheap Effect. And Riptire's gonna come out Desperation from Spawn from Mousey. It's just Captain Vessel's on point. Oh, Stories, he fragged out at the end. We didn't give him enough credit. And Silent Monkey just. Did you see that?
I did. That was incredible. Alta 4 manages to hold off the assault from the Fighting Potatoes. Oh, this has been a great match. Really, I mean, honestly, it's been 2 really close first maps. Alta 4 is up 2-0 right now, but Fighting Potatoes have nothing to be ashamed of. They are putting out a really good performance against one of the better teams right now in the community.
Yeah, they've just been playing out of his mind, like T. Leo.
Oh my god, insane! And then follows that up with the that was a nice kill there. Does he get credit? Oh, he doesn't get any credit for the 5th. That's a clean 5K though.
That's a clean 5K. Like, he's just been playing so well in this series, and this man's insane.
T. Leo is looking absolutely insane right now on DPS. He has been a hot hand for them, and has been freeing up a lot of space for Mousey. T. Leo is looking really good. Honestly, the Potatoes in general are looking great here. We'll see what they can do coming off of halftime here. What adjustments would you like to see either team make here to kind of keep this thing going?
I think he needs a. I don't know for Fighting Potatoes. You just got to keep. I think I just keep T. Leo alive. Sorry, and just pocket him. Give him every resource you have. He's been playing out of his mind. If T. Leo pops off, Mousey's gonna do the same. I think she kind of lacked a little bit of a second round there. The tires, so she can step.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I think you got to ramp up the tires a little bit. I think we need to see more Cracker Boy. I'm not down on Cheap Effect. I'm not hated, but I think Cracker Boy. I think he's gonna be a lot better because that's a three-pronged threat. I can English, I promise.
From Alta 4, I think the biggest problem right now is they're not protecting their supports very well. Thuggington is getting caught out of position repeatedly, and I think that's hurting their team. Mix Ready is playing very aggressive, and usually that's his bread and butter, but he's actually being punished quite a bit for it right now. And their supports are not getting the protection that they need, or not really seeking the protection that they need, and it seems to be hurting them. Their DPS on Fighting Potatoes are feasting on it. So, no, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, and we won't be. I don't think we'll be seeing any more Thuggington in this series unless this gets brought back to about 5, because Thuggington has played the first 2 matches. We have yet to see Timojo.
That's true. We have not seen Timojo. Have we seen Impers? I don't believe we've seen Impers either.
We did see Impers on Hollywood.
Okay, so I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see Timojo come in here for Thuggington. I'm thinking Mix is going to play the whole series. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break here, guys. We'll be back in just a few moments for the rest of the match. Make sure to stay tuned here. It's been an entertaining night so far.
Yeah, it's been incredible. right.
And welcome back, everybody. We're here with the second half. Fighting Potatoes down 0-2, but putting up a competitive effort. Would you not agree with that?
Yeah. It's been a very competitive first half, and I think this is reverse sweepable for Fighting Potatoes, or the Fighting Taters, as it's so elegantly put here.
The Fighting Taters.
Yeah, we're out here. We're out
here, you know. I never count them out. I will say that they're a good team. They really have good pieces there. They just haven't been able to really get the pieces going in the right direction throughout the season. And whether or not Yeti was the problem is yet to be seen. But you know, that's not my call, I guess.
We could also maybe say Cryptic was the problem
for Alta 4 too. We were both the problems for both our teams.
Yeah, we're a problem cast.
That's great.
Where's my train of thought? I don't know. I'm all over the place.
Well, we're going to Volskaya. That's where your train of thought's going right now.
Yeah, Volskaya. It's in Russia. But I know underrated's kind of a meme, but I do feel like players on this team, like T Leo and as you mentioned, Sneaky Kittens, maybe you can even say Cracker Boy. Like you don't really hear people talk about him. Like are kind of underrated here. Like
Yeah, I think people respect Cracker Boy, but I think T. Leo's just kind of snuck under the radar all season because of the team, you know, struggling as much as they have. And Mousy obviously has the meme potential. And Mousy's been consistent all season. And I will say that, you know, Mousy does have a specialization in that Junkrat. There's no question about that. But her Junkrat is extremely potent. And people will say, oh, you know, just a Junkrat player, how hard could it be to handle? Then you play against her.
Yeah.
And then
you spend time like I spend time prepping against her.
Yeah.
I prepare not to have a shield every fight.
You don't get to have a shield anymore. And then there's always Dimtree in poor Dimtree, you know, right?
Yeah. Everyone just go drop it at Dimitri wherever you can.
Yep, if you're in the general chat at Tranquility server, please drop your at Dimtrees upon hearing this. Even if you're watching it on the VOD, make sure you drop your at Dimtrees.
Yeah. Oh, it better get if he's watching him right now. At Dimtree.
O-Stories is getting right up in the face of Fighting Potatoes here. We see the Somber Goats coming from the Alt F4, and Fighting Potatoes are running the Ryan Zarya comp. They're actually running a Protect the President.
Yeah, I was here. If you're running a variation of Ghost, Protect my President, I was here.
Protect the
Yeah, that's what I've heard it called. Increase the President.
I actually like this choice. I like this kind of comp against what I actually like this against Somber Goats. I feel like this is a good.
But Silent Monkey is gonna get a big kill on Chief Vivek and Tim Mojo's. He's gonna go clean up Team Leo, and Tim Mojo's gonna kill Captain Wassels.
Tim Mojo's doing things.
And it's a shame he won't make top 5 plays of a week.
Not for that, that's for sure. No, I'll probably forget about him if he submits anything anyway. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like how? Oh wow, it's just like Sky where he forgot to put it on competitive rules. I never forgot that one, Tim.
No, yeah, you haven't forgot that, have you? All right, so Fighting Potatoes looking to regroup here. They're sticking with the Protect the President. I don't hate it, but Silent Monkey's already got that Shatter, so we'll see if Shepvik is able to put up a good defense on that. He's going to have to come up with a crucial block. They're rotating around. Silent Monkey's in position right now for a big Shatter. We'll see if he goes for it.
Yeah. Sheepavik is pretty far behind, but Cracker Boy gets a big kill on a Godspeed. They're going to get pushed a little bit more aggressive, and let's see if he's able to block the Shatter. EMP, no, they would not be able to block that Shatter.
Huge play. I think the investment of the Transcendence wasn't necessary.
It was bad. I'm sorry, Tim.
It was not a good investment there. But team kill for Alt F4 in the end. I almost wonder if it was a panic ult or like. Maybe they thought the fight was turning around against them. Maybe they, for some reason, he heard the ult come out and he thought it was on the opponent's team for some reason. I've definitely panicked like that before. It wouldn't be an outlandish thing.
But now see, you look, they only have B and Cracker Boy. He's gonna have that grab, and they don't have a diva on either. Just really a free grab.
They're rallying in right now. We'll see if they can be able to. There's the high nude coming in from T-Leo.
Is gonna comment? Is it gonna get anything? Or it's gonna get Godspeed grab, and Shatter's gonna come out. Beat's gonna come out. It's a little bit late. Can't save Godspeed. If we're really gonna just push the Silent Monkey, and grab's gonna come out. Kind of grab from Stark. It's gonna get a couple, but it's not gonna matter. Shatter coming out from Silent Monkey. Big slam. But
Silent Monkey is charging some huge shatters right now.
Silent, oh, you're doing me so proud right now. You don't even know.
Timoho and Silent both charged up their ults during that fight. Insane. Insane from both players.
That's incredible play. And, ooh, Cracker Boy is going to be pinned. I think he's going to be taken off a map here. Ooh. Yep,
Silent Monkey. They might regret that. They're going to regret that.
Yeah, we're going to regret it. Godspeed's just trying to do something out of desperation just to stay alive.
He does interrupt Captain Wessels, though. It's a big interrupt. We'll see if they got to close this out.
But this should be all 5 potatoes, and Osori should be able to get away as well. Oh no, he's going to be pressured down by Captain Vessels, and he's just going to die on point. He's going to get as much time on there. You look at all the
Captain Wessels is an aggressive Moira, for the record. Very aggressive Moira.
I think I picked up on that. And you look at all economy again. This is looking really bad for all F4. I'm cursing it now. Cracker's got that grab, 86. They have no defensive support. Also, it's going to be up to Osori to try and interrupt this combo with an EMP.
Osori's got to get aggressive with that EMP, otherwise it's going to go in the favor of Fighting Potatoes more than likely here.
Oh, but now goes Godspeed. Oh, Source is getting low himself. He's 1 bar. Oh, they dropped a shatter from Silent Monkey as an EMP shatter, but Timojo's going to get Sheep Effect, but T-Leo's going to get Silent. This is still really bad for all F4. Oh, T-Leo, he's going to get Stark with a flashbang. Cracker Boy's going to get mixed ready, and they still have grab. Godspeed's just, yeah, he's just going to get solo grab. That's actually, I don't have any issues with that grab, and it's just Osori, he's contesting. Silent, he's getting ready to charge back in. He's just going to go give his life on the point, but it's not really going to matter. Stark's here next to get on the point. T-Leo's going to pop a high noon. He's going to clean it up. No one's going to be able to make it back.
Fighting Potatoes did a great job there. Once they got in, there was a really good job closing out onto Godspeed, who got out of position, and it was a really well played by both T-Leo and Cracker Boy to finish him off. And then T-Leo did an amazing job taking over the team fight after that. So Leo is looking phenomenal right now. He's doing a great job. We're continuing to see an excellent DPS presence from him. He's basically become their carry this match.
Yeah, he's Fate 2.0. Am I allowed to make that joke?
I mean, no, it's certainly fine. I don't think so. I mean, Fate's a main tank now. I'm just saying. So.
Yeah, he's an incredible main tank. If you have not seen him play, you're in for a treat if you watch it. And are we going to see more goats? More goats or more DPS fun?
I think I wouldn't be surprised to see similar comps from both, especially given Mousie's out of this right now. I could very easily see oh, look at this. We're getting the bunker back.
The bunker's coming back.
It's a triple support bunker. This is interesting. It's a huge investment. Basically saying we're putting all our chips on T-Leo here to carry this for us.
And I think it's fair enough here. Like I think he has the potential to do it. Like, this bunker could be potent. I'm very curious to see where they're actually going to be setting up. Looks like we're going to go set up right above Mega, which is not a good spot. Depending how they play this, I think they can hold this.
This is at the very minimum, it's going to draw out a lot of time here, more than likely, because we do see they're running a Farm Mercy on the side of, on Alt F4 side, and that I don't know if that's going to be a good thing to break this up here. If they get a huge boop early when they don't expect it, like that could be. And there's a boop there. It doesn't connect. Obviously, it gets eaten up, but I see it from a long range. And they're setting up a really far back bunker here, and I think they're going to have a free rotation to the high ground. They're actually going to rotate to the door, and I like that a lot. They're causing that. That is a hall of pain really right
shield.
there.
That was a real bad shield, and they are going to go try and hack him, but Stories gets down. Oh, he was so low.
And they rotated down to the point.
Oh, but Emojo gets sneaky kittens. This is not good for. I don't think I have to say how bad this is for. If you're Fighting Potatoes right now, you're down a player, and they're just going to go try and do something. T-Leo's playing the lamp. He's just trying to get it. Silent Monkey, he's going to go charge Diva. He's going to get Cracker Boy on below ground. Osori's going to get Sheep Effect, and this bunker gambit, it's going to get broken.
Yeah, that kill onto Sneaky Kittens was crucial, and it pretty much it almost at that point it's pretty much over for the Potatoes. It's tough to come back from that. The Mercy is so critical to that bunker because you need to have that res around, because if you have any piece of the bunker die, you're in serious pain. Like, exactly, you're just free ult charge at that point for the enemy team, and that's basically what ended up happening.
Yeah, the Mercy goes. And Silent, he's getting close to that shatter. We see in stories on that EMP. I'm not saying we're going to land an EMP shatter or anything.
I have a feeling we're going to see that. Core did pop the ult there, putting a lot of pressure on a Silent as he tried to come in. They actually held them off for a little bit there, but I have a feeling we're going to...
There's the EMP. There's a slam.
Gets 5, right. 6 actually. All 6 of the...
They have no abilities, and it's... Blade's going to come out from Godspeed here. He's known for his blades. Lamb's going to just get annihilated. And we're going to get a faster time bank for all F4.
They do have 5 on the point here. We'll see if the Potatoes can drop back out. Kraken Boy does get onto the Does get onto the... Ooh, we see a big charge onto Starktastic.
That's good. That's good. That is good, but ooh, I don't think it's going to be enough, though. And he's
ooh, T-Leo goes down. That's a big one right there. They're trying to draw it out here. We see Cora on the Brigida, and we see Wes on the... Ooh, and Crackerboy does get in, but he's not able to get a slam off. He gets hacked immediately.
Yeah, that's the life of a Hammond player right there. But, you know, they got a couple extra seconds off a time bank. That bunker comp, it was such a fantastic idea. But someone got caught out of position at the worst possible time by that Sombra, I believe it was, who got the pick. And that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
That is how the cookie crumbles. So we do have other matches going tonight for those of you who are parts of the community. We had a match last night. It was actually our original feature match of the week. We went to overtime. It was 3-2 Meta Rejects over Otaku in the upset. I was pretty proud of that match. I don't know why. But yeah, it was a good match.
And I'm getting a little bit aware. It does look like Meteors have just finished their game.
Yeah, it looks like they took out Omnic Turtles 3-1. That puts them in a great spot. I think that pretty much will secure them into the playoffs. They'll have a hard time not making it at this point. So,
and I believe the same goes for F4 if they were to take this map as well.
Yep, both teams should be in the playoffs more than likely at that point here, depending on how map differential works out. So, good game there for Meteors. There was a needed win there. They have a match next week against Meta Rejects. Like I said, they should be in the playoffs, so that match should not be relevant for either team. Both teams are locked in at this point, or darn near locked in at the very least in the case of the Meteors. They still have some matches to watch. We're keeping an eye out on the scores for the Aimbots, Sugar Rush, and for Wrecking Crew, who are fighting for that last playoff spot. We'll be keeping an eye out. We'll let you know if we hear anything on this end. But right now we're seeing them come out with the Protect the President comp on the Fighting Potato side. Mix ready. Mix get caught out of position and gets punished.
That's good. Yeah, and I just turned off my monitor, so forgive me. T-Leo does get caught speed.
That purple. Oh, Timojo with a massive nade.
But it doesn't look like it's matter. It doesn't look like it's gonna matter. But Stories does get a big kill to Captain Vessels here, and there is numbers for Fighting Potatoes, and they do have spawn advantage. So it's just Starker right now on point. It's just Stories. Can he 1v3 right now? If he does it, he gets one.
Can he do it?
He gets one.
Oh, Leo's dipping.
Oh,
Stories. Oh, but here comes Godspeed. Godspeed's coming in.
Yeah, this is really risky to commit to coming back into this, because that's bad. But down goes Godspeed.
Down goes Mix. A lot of ult charge away. T-Leo charges ult there.
Oh, and Silent could be caught out here. They won't be able to push him down. You look at ult. They don't really have much to deal with. They will have Nano. Silent will have a Shatter. Yeah. Can I just tell you how well Silent's been playing on Reinhardt?
Silent's doing a really good job. He's an incredible tank. I'll definitely say that. Certainly better than the scrub they got rid of before that, I would say.
Oh yeah, I'm complete garbage. But I'm going for my Reinhardt, but he's really been doing me justice as my replacement. Like, he's been.
There's the high noon from T-Leo. We see a wall get in the way of T-Leo here. Yeah. Let's see if he can.
Oh, she perfect kids. Oh, they got walled off and anti. Oh, that's really bad. But T-Leo does get Stark. Vakor, he's so low, but he gets healed up. Blade's gonna come out. But he will get sneaky kid. Godspeed gets free.
Oh,
okay, that's a gigantic play of the week. Kidding. With all the stuff we see,
we've seen a lot of DPS plays have been insane in this match, and I'm doing a horrible job in catching them on camera. But nonetheless, it's been really fun to watch.
Yeah, and
see a little support duel going on between Wes and Mix, and Mix pays the price. Let's see if Fighting Potatoes are going to try to capitalize on this immediately.
Yeah. They're all here, I think. Yeah, they're all. Oh no, they are taxing back core right now, so I don't think we're going to be able to get too much off that. But that was really bad for Mix. That was bad for all that for. I'm pretty sure everyone just had a collective heart attack.
They do have a beat drop here, so let's see if they pop that. They very easily could, and I think that might be a crucial thing here for them to get through this point.
I think you got to save it for a beat, because that's the one
thing. Or gets really aggressive and pays the price.
Yeah, that was really bad for him. And a grab's going to come out from Crackerboy here, and it's going to catch O-Stories. Beef's going to come out from Mix Ready, try and keep people alive, but it was a little bit too late for O-Stories and Silent, I believe. And grab's going to come out from Stark, and Beef's going to come out from Sneaky here, but Godspeed gets T-Leo, and Crackerboy does get Stark. But Godspeed's going to pull out another blade. Godspeed, incredible play from him. And we're just going to clean it up.
Godspeed is looking incredible right now. The DPS on both these teams have all been playing out of their minds. Like, it's been really fun to watch here, and they've been capitalizing on a lot of mistakes from both team supports. And I think that's been pretty critical to both teams' success, as they're capitalizing on those mistakes.
But this is such a hard game to cast. Like, I'm cursing everything. Like, it looks so favorable for one side, but next minute one of the DPS from our team just frags out.
Speaking of favorable, Fighting Potatoes have 3 ults here. No support ults, but they do have some very potent ults here. I mean, they do have a rally. Rally is rally, you know. Oh, and Chef Vic, unfortunately, is out of position.
Oh,
He gets
Shatter!
a nice shatter,
does
though.
get silent down, but he will be nanoed. High Noon comes out, does get mixed. Oh, Captain West is very up 3 right now. This is very good for Fighting Potatoes, but Sheepovic, he is getting slowly lasered down by Stark. Shatter's going to come out there, will get a kill on Captain Vessels, but will it be enough? Silent Wookiee's going to be slowly shredded down, and it's just going to be up to Godspeed. Can he get another
They
miracle
do have
fight
percentage here. They did get some percentage.
Yeah, this can no longer be a draw now. And but numbers are coming back for all that 4 right now. And Mix will be shredded, quite frankly.
T. Leo is looking incredible. Oh, big purple core goes down. That's huge. That's huge.
But T. Leo does get mixed, but Sheepovic is not in the greatest position. But T. Leo gets those stories. T. Leo, can you calm down for 2.5 seconds? And crowd's going to come out from Cracker Boy here, and it's just going to be a wipe if they will cap it in overtime.
Certainly
And
looks
Godspeed,
like
he's going to come back out. He's getting really close to that blade, but no, Mix should be able to get another touch here if he can keep it alive long enough.
Shep with a really aggressive charge that does
I'm done. That was perfect charge.
Wow. Fighting Potatoes, great work there, pulling off a huge attack. They're up. They got the 4th point. 2 CP, lol.
Yep, it's 6 CP right now.
Apparently. So, Fighting Potatoes putting the ball right back into Alt F4's court. We'll see if Alt F4 can close out on this match here.
And I really want them to run a certain comp that we've seen before from them. I'm not going to say too much. But we're going to see another bunker comp come out for Fighting Potatoes. That's a real question here. Or have they learned their mistakes?
For Potatoes, I honestly would like to see them go to their bread and butter. Let Leo play that McCree. He is a hot hand right now. Keep riding that hot hand. He is playing. He's playing an amazing match tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Good. I like the play. It's the right play to do right now. I think have West rock that Moira. He's been doing an amazing job on that. Sneaky on that Lucio. I think that's the play here for the Fighting Potatoes, and I think that's how they could potentially steal this map here from Alt F4.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a great way to steal it. Team Leo, he's been insane, and but I think if you're Fighting Potatoes, I don't think you play the full hold. I think you play to get as much time as possible off that first point, so come the second point, they don't have much time to do something. They have 1 or 2 fights, and you hold there.
Yeah, I would agree. It's interesting to see here. I think this first fight here is going to tell us a lot on how this match is going to go, or how this last point is going to go. I think if Fighting Potatoes can get an initial hold here, charge up Leo's ult, I think they'll be in a position where they can just control it for the rest of the way. It looks like Alt F4 is making some changes.
Good. It's very close, slow, passive play. And if Fighting Potatoes burn 3 minutes off the clock, that's a win. Yep. That's looking very good for you.
So we'll see what happens here. A couple Mix Ready dips very low.
Ooh, Silence also getting pretty low here. And it's just going back and forth. Ryan swinging hammers at each other. Stark gets really low. Are we going to be able to... No, he has a Brooklyn ball to save him. Stories used to try to take some pot shots, trying to get a lucky headshot, because that's a lot of Hanzo right there for you.
And right now, a bunch of players low on the Fighting Potatoes. Oh, they get Silent with a huge kill from T. Leo.
Ooh, but Stories gets T. Leo right back, but he gets sneaky kittens. This is looking very good for Alt F4. Blade's gonna come out from Godspeed here.
Oh, big shatter
gonna come out. Oh, but he got killed. He wasn't able to follow up on it, but Cracker Boy does get Godspeed. Core does get flow, gets killed by Stories here. They do get trans out for Alt F4 here, so that's a consolation prize to make.
Cracker, I feel like that's a big mistake from Cracker Boy. They're getting very greedy. Very greedy.
Live to regret that.
Very greedy. Unless he's changing, he might be. Maybe they're going to change something up here. You don't know. You don't know that for sure.
If they don't swap, he's moving.
Yeah.
Oh, that was. I think we're going to live to regret that in this upcoming team fight.
We do see a couple ults on the for Fighting Potatoes here, including a bead drop. So as long as they keep Sneaky alive here, they should be able to hold out this first push. But it comes down to making sure that she doesn't go down.
It also comes down to a big High Noon, if it's possible. They're trying for it. Ooh, they do get silent, but T. Leo goes down to O-Stories again. O-Stories is uncontested. Grab's gonna come out, but there's gonna be the beat. Grab Dragon comes through.
And the Dragon missed. The Dragon missed the majority of the team.
Oh, but Cracker Boy does get O-Stories in retaliation. And this is
We do see Core on the Mei, and I like that change. I like that change. Core is a very good Mei player in my experience, and I like the slowdown and the stall potential it has to keep ult at 4 at Mei. Something traditional.
It had fantastic call. I think I'm gonna take a guess that was Tim who called that out. They already realized they had a fair and we were already onto a hit scan. If I was a fantastic early swap, then yep, T-Leo's gonna go right back in and spawn, and he's gonna go right back over to the McCree.
I would have to imagine he's going to. No, is he?
Oh, Genji! Genji.
It's like Wes got a little bit too far out there and paid the price.
Oh, but they're gonna wall him off. That's the gigantic wall, and Silent's gonna be caught out of position. He's frozen.
No follow-up though, unfortunately. Oh, and Leo goes down.
Oh, that's looking really bad.
Dory's doing lots of work right now.
Yeah, they are all on a fried potatoes are getting really low right now.
They're getting staggered, and they're hurting because they got a few people out of position right now. They need to get regrouped so they can capitalize on it.
Core got out of that. Blade's gonna come out and he's gonna get grabbed. We're gonna just shut him down. This is still very winnable fried potatoes. Maybe not. Shatter's gonna come out.
Kraken goes down. Ooh. All right, so we'll see if Fighting Potatoes can stall this out. They do have the Mei ult coming if they can try to draw this out as long as they can here.
And oh no! Sneaky Kittens get shut out. T-Leo will be out of a Hammond. They do have Mei on point, but they don't have a Blizzard.
They don't have the Blizzard quite yet.
Oh, I thought we had it. My bad.
No, it's okay. The Potatoes are trying to draw this out here. They're literally throwing everything else. They're throwing other points, or the body on the point, trying to die on it. Sneaky Kittens is in there trying to stay alive as long as she can. She can't stay alive. This is insane. What are they? Oh. Core has Blizzard. Core has Blizzard.
Oh, it's gonna come out. Cracker Boy's back in, but they do have a trance for it. It took too long to build, unfortunately, but they are getting some really good stall in here.
And Captain Wessels now has the ult.
Chief is about to get shattered if he can keep him up alive long enough, but no, he will not be able to. Stories, and it's just stories. I don't even know what to say. That was just really well played. And now, I believe, the series is now over, I believe, yeah.
Well, not yet. No, it's still a draw right now. They gotta take the first tick off of point A, so it is not over yet.
I don't think they.
I suppose the series is over though. No, your series is over. It's going to be an Alt F4 victory either way. We do know that much. But Potatoes certainly are going to compete for respect and pride at this point.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything less from them. So.
Yeah, and I think that should be the expectation for all teams. Like you play, and I think we're gonna see a bunker comp. I think we see a bunker. Am I magic? No, I am not. Unlucky.
So Fighting Potatoes now. It looks like they are going to be setting up on a. It looks like a Goats actually. I see T-Leo is going over to the D.Va here. I don't love the Goats play, but at the same time, I can't necessarily blame them for trying to mix it up. You know, I think, and it actually looks like it's going to pay off against the comp they're going against.
Yeah.
Genji and Hanzo do not exactly jive well against Goats, so it'll be interesting to see if Fighting Potatoes can at least hold us out to a draw. I'm sure they're going to be fighting a lot here for that pride.
They're Fighting Potatoes. They're going to fight.
That's what they do. That's what the Potatoes do. They do not give up at any time here. So let's see what the Potatoes can do here. I would like to see them at least pull out a draw.
I don't like this positioning here. I think you play really far up here. I think you want to make them take a really early fight against this, get you that early ult charge, and then you kind of play back towards that, I
think I understand the logic. They're trying to force them to engage in a bad situation, and they're also trying to neutralize O stories. And if by forcing them onto the fight here like this, I think they're taking him they're taking away his angles. You see, he has really no angle right now. He's not able to get.
Looking up.
He's trying to get something. Oh, and Leo actually dives onto him.
Oh, but he is able to get away. But Timo took his sheep effect and a shatter coming out already. Are you kidding me? Silent. Wow.
How was Silent charging up those shatters so fast? That is insane.
In a trance?
Timojo Timojo is charging up ult so fast right now. And GG, this one goes to Alt F4, but my goodness, what a map.
Wow, hold on. Just give me one quick second here. Sorry. I don't believe. Hold on. Timojo not an all-star.
No, they picked Mix already.
Yeah. Tim would have got my vote if I was still there.
Well, I mean, you know, the support line on Alt F4 is pretty nutty. Let's just be real here, and I think that's a clear thing. 20 Earth Shatter stuns. Oh wait, no, that's insane. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Captain Wessel's 60 or almost 17,000 healing too. That's pretty nuts as well. Good lord. So it's going to be a loss for the Fighting Potatoes. Unfortunately, they will go down to 2-12. Alt F4 goes to 8-6, and like we commented before, that likely locks them into the playoffs. More than likely, I should say. But that being said, let's see if they keep the pedal to the metal here. They actually do have an opportunity to pass Meteors in these standings here with a map differential. So they got to get a 4-0, and that brings them back. So we will. We're gonna have, it looks like one person attending to some tech issues, but once that gets done, then we are gonna be set to go here. So we'll just let this one develop out here.
And if you're ever Potatoes, I'd feel good about this. Like you played all F4 pretty close there. You played them close on map 1, map 2, map 3. You played them close. You burned a lot of time off for time bank, and you have a lot to be proud of here. So, they played well, they had their mistakes, but all the 4, they've just played better all around.
They have. They finished out fights that Fighting Potatoes could not. You know, Potatoes are just certainly better. It's been a respectable showing for them. It really has, but in the end, the high skill level from Silent Monkey's been huge, and Timojo's come into this, and Timojo's been dominant. So he's doing an amazing job. So huge credit there, and yeah, it looks pretty incredible what they're pulling off right now. So what are we doing here? It looks like right now we're having some people relogging in. So we're actually going to take a quick moment here. We're going to take a really quick break. We'll be back in maybe just 30-45 seconds.
Bye.
Okay, we are back here, guys. We are getting going with map 4. It's going to be Junkertown, and it looks like all the tech issues have been sorted out. People are back in the match. Fighting Potatoes just sorting out the roster here at the end.
And how much you want to bet we're seeing Pirate Ship? I know I like to bet on things. I'm going to be a horrible gambler in the future. Don't worry about it. But I think we're going to see a Pirate Ship.
Yeah, I have a strong feeling we will as well, and I wouldn't necessarily blame either. I wouldn't necessarily blame either team for running that on offense. That's for sure.
But I just want to talk about how I was the problem now. But I want to give some praise to some fellow main tank or a support god's perspective. He's been playing really well for this team. I think he was a much better fit than I was, and I will have nothing bad to say about him. I think he's a great main tank, and I think he does just seem a lot better than I fit in. I think he's been playing. I feel like he's been playing well, and we're gonna see more of a Mousy Hammond.
We're getting that Mousy Hammond again, and honestly, like I've played with her on the Hammond. She's a very potent Hammond. She has a DPS. Oh no, switch it off to the side. I see how it is, chat. I see how it is. I'm disappointed. So Junkertown here. It's I have mixed.
Oh,
there it is.
No, don't debate.
We're just debating repeatedly here. I don't know if maybe the Potatoes are trying something different, and we get a pause.
Yep.
And it looks like Solitary
That
Bird.
was the master point.
Solitary Bird does have a connection issue here again, and it looks like he is running into a problem. So we'll wait for him to come back. Maybe a graphics crash, something along those lines. We'll give it just a moment here.
Yeah, and we are seeing a pirate ship. I'm thankful because it is quite boring to watch. But the Mousy Cannon, I don't think we were really able to see it at full effect on Hollywood because it was a Punker Cup and you just get shredded.
Absolutely.
And there's no bashing here. They do have a Sombra, so I really want to see how Mousy, and I'm really kind of wondering what they run him at tank line because Hammond, he's a weird tank. He's usually classified as a main tank because of the chaos he can create, which the space he makes. He's a weird main tank, but he is one. So I wonder if we're going to pair Sheepavik on with D.Va, or if we're going to go run a Winston to go with him, which I have seen it before.
Yeah, I wouldn't be necessarily surprised by that. I think I would like to see the full dive here, the full dive tanks. The triple tank dive would be certainly interesting, and we've seen some teams do that in the past, and not typically with a Hammond. We usually see the Hammond on the quad, like triple or quad DPS.
Yeah,
and,
which is typically done by Sugar Rush.
Exactly, that's the Sugar Rush bread and butter. I don't know if that's what they're going to do here. I'm really curious what Fighting Potatoes are going to do. And unfortunately, we have to sit here through the pause and just wait for it, with a little drama building. The tension.
You have the anticipation.
The tension is thick. It's palpable. You could cut it with a knife.
Or with a Reinhardt hammer, whatever.
Right.
Whatever
However you cut things. So
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see the Winston here, because I'm not sure if what Sheepavik's hero, Sheepavik. That's who would be on it. A hero's pool. I think he would have some insight on that. Yeah, I will definitely spam this tutor to get him a better pooter.
I don't actually know. I think that's a horrible one. I should have gone with Tuber. It would have been like a potatoes thing there. I could have. Oh man, opportunities missed, guys.
Oh, so Solitary. So Sheepavik will be on the and Solitary Bird will be on the D.Va. So we are going to be running Hammond as a main take. I haven't. Oh, I'm very interested to see how this is going to play because we've only really seen
getting
Hammond
aggressive
run.
here.
Oh yeah, she's going right in there. That's kind of your job. But O-Stories does get a really big kill onto the core. It was really well played by Stories. I think he was camping with Spawn Door and just waiting for the right opportune moment.
Mozzie's putting a lot of damage out on these with those Hammonds, with those swings in, but they're just not able to follow up currently. And Mozzie does get isolated out. She's dipping very low. Ooh.
Oh, Emperor skips her. Was an inch from getting away with that.
Shefik almost pulled off a big play there to save him.
Oh, Shefik? Oh, crap.
I just wanted to point out. I just wanted to point out really quick. If you look at these on Ulti 4, Godspeed already got a tire pretty much.
Yeah, he already has a tire.
Stuck. Mozzie is trapped. Mozzie is dead. Unfortunate. She gets a taste of her own medicine there.
Yeah, she's about to save it. Now, will she get solo tire just like the... Don't forget to add him when we save it.
Yeah, solo tire just like Dimtree. That would just be a cruel twist of
that would be beautiful. That would just be beautiful. But getting back into this, Mousies will be going back over to the Junkrat. She's tired of it.
Mousie is ready to be done with this. She's going to the Junkrat. They're right now running just a solo tank D.Va. I'm guessing we're going to see a switch off that soon.
Yeah, I think they're just going to pop Sheepavik Nano, and he's probably going to go move over to Ryan. Ooh, a big EMP and a big, absolute, gigantic slam. I'm running out of turns to the sky, and Godspeed's going to kill Mousie. He's trying to assert himself as the better Junkrat, but that's pretty hard to do. Sheepavik, he's still out there. He's still trying to. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know exactly either. We're seeing a lot of support ults out for. We're seeing support ults come out for Fighting Potatoes here. They do have a Transcendence. They could stabilize with that on a clean group push, and they do have Bob. And Bob comes out. Bob could make a big difference here on this fight. I'm expecting to see Bob early here, because I'm sure.
I think we're going to see Banana Bob. One better. Ooh, the grab's going to come out.
But Bob is doing something.
But Tire's going to come out. Ooh, it gives everyone but Mousy. Oh, that's disappointing.
You hate to see it. If you're a Fighting Potatoes fan, you hate to see it.
Yeah, you really do. But they're still holding on to that Nano, and they're still really running this one tank setup, and this is.
It's just not working. They need to make a change, and soon.
Yeah, I think you just need to pop a Nano if Sheepavik, or I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Shefik.
Shutbeck, I think he's your main tank player typically. I think you just need to suck it out, pop Banano even on a last fight, and just swap.
Yep. They need to make a change soon. It's hurting them the longer they're sticking with it. They do have...
Ooh, but Crackerboy does get a big kill into Mojo.
That's a huge kill if they can follow up on it now.
Yeah, now are we going to be able to follow up? Crackerboy's going to get Godspeed. Crackerboy, he's going to get Zarya.
Crackerboy's making some big impacts here. Tyre
Oh,
in
and
too.
Mousy's going to get 2. Wow. It's been ages since I've seen a Crackerboy DPS.
I know, right? Fighting Potatoes did stabilize there. Shepvik is still holding on to that nano, though. He's got to get it used soon because they're going to need a main tank. They're running out of time.
Yeah, they really are running out of time, and they're going to have an EMP shedder this fight, and I'm not sure if Fighting Potatoes are going to be able to really do anything about it.
Trying to get a pick off onto Mix Ready, who is very aggressive right now in the back line of the Fighting Potatoes.
Ooh, they do get ship effect. But they get to kill Viana, alright? and all that force, they're just going to clean it up. 20 seconds left. They are going to... Crackerboy's just going to desperately spam, try and get a kill onto Timojo here.
He is going to get a bob, it looks like, more than likely.
But he's going to get staggered is also what he's going to get.
Oof, brutal. 10 seconds to go. We'll see if the Potatoes can even get to the cart. They have a Diva Bomb, so they could zone and get some delay off on that. Mousy's going to have to rush to the cart.
Oh,
she
she didn't even get there.
Brutal, tough map there for the Fighting Potatoes. They could never really get any rhythm going. And Godspeed with insult to injury after the bell.
Yep. I would have done the same thing. Play of the week, my boy. Just kidding.
Yeah.
They're really delayed with his swabs, and it hurt him. It hurt him really bad. Like, they didn't have a main tank for, what, like 80% of that entire push? And I think we're going to see a pirate ship come out from Alt F4.
I don't know if they're going to fire chip. They could honestly just goats at the minimum way they have to get it.
They could goats. They could pirate ship.
There's a lot of ways they could go.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be Alt F4 is going to be able to take this map with a 4-0.
I would agree. I think it's just not a big enough push from the Fighting Potatoes, and Alt F4 is too good of a team, I think, to let this one get by them. We'll see what Potatoes run. They do go with a double, or they do have 2 tanks this time, which is good.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, I do like seeing Mousy on the Junkrat. I would like to see, honestly, they need to run something that's more niche, more ridiculous, and I think like a May would have been wise here. But they're rocking the Ashe. We'll see how that pans out for them.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be much they can really do. Maybe they can shave off some time. I could get skin corrected if they don't even get it underneath the second bridge here,
Yeah.
so... I'm a curse, so...
Yeah, you know,
I'm sorry on that 4 if you don't give a 4-0.
I mean, they very well might. I mean, now that you've said it, I mean, it's probably not going to
Yeah,
happen.
anything's an issue. Yeah, it's an issue. I need to figure it out. I need a
Okay.
quick casting.
I would like to see the Fighting Potatoes get more aggressive here. They're giving them a lot of cart push. They need to engage early here to stop them from getting a significant push early.
Yeah, Mousy's Discord, she gets punished. Oh, that's so bad. And Silent
very
Monkey's
badly.
just gonna go in. Oh, I love it, Silent. Keep going, Silent. This is just the worst possible scenario
Silent is
for Fighting Potatoes.
asserting himself in an incredible way right now.
He's mostly in the enemy backline.
Silent Monkey, my God, he's going to their spawn.
He's going to the spot. He's gonna go all the way there.
And Core does get to Mojo, which is a nice kill, but it looks like it's just going to be too little too late.
Oh, and
Silent is going all the way to spawn!
Can we get a camera on him?
Oh my goodness, I was trying to watch the cart for the objective. My God, Silent Monkey's at the spawn! Jesus!
Silent, he's a one-man spawn camping machine.
Absolutely insane. So Alt F4 does get the 4-0. Good game from both teams. Alt F4 gets the very critical 4-0 though, and that's a big one for them. It puts them in prime position to move up in the standings. Fighting Potatoes, another tough loss. Respectable showing against a very good team, but a tough loss.
And looking back at season 1, Alt F4 did have to play a pretty big game last year against Fighting Potatoes towards the tail end of the season. So it's just tradition.
It seems to be tradition, folks. Anyways, if you had to pick an MVP, who are you picking?
I know he didn't win, but I have to go to T. Leo. His
Yeah.
performance was just out of this world.
T. Leo was absolutely putting the potatoes on his back for a while there, and it showed. He was dominant on that McCree, and really did a good job on the far as well. Honestly, my MVP personally, I go with O Stories. Actually,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I take that back. I'm going with Silent Monkey. When it came down to
He's
it,
my second.
yeah, when it came down to it on Volskaya and on Junkertown particularly, he just took over. He was an absolutely dominant force, and like at the
A
last
Cryptic
fight,
Force?
that lat fight with everything, like he just was in their spawn. And there
He's
was,
an absolute Chad.
he went full Among on them or Among on them, and just it was
Hey
insane.
man, like he's a Chad. Like he is like he's a Chad. Like he's working. Like is that Giga Chad status? Like solo spawn camping an enemy team? I think that's deserving of a Giga Chad in my opinion.
So that was a fun match to watch, guys. This is our little bonus feature match of the week. And Fighting Potatoes goes down 0-4 here, and Alta 4 does move now, like I was saying before, to 8-6, which is a big win for them. They've won now, I believe, 5 straight, and that's massive. They needed every single one of those wins, and they move now into a prime position to get into the playoffs with a pretty strong record, and at the very minimum, get into those wild card spots. So, anything else from you, Cryptic?
Cryptic was the problem.
Cryptic was the problem, folks.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, then, for Cryptic Force and myself, Ski Free Yeti, we thank everybody for tuning in, and from everybody at the Tranquility community, we hope you have a good night, and we will see you next time.
Yep. Have a good one, everyone.
Experience tranquility.